What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Just a G, back with another video in 2025. It's almost my birthday, just so y'all know. My birthday's in a month. I'm finna be 21. But today I'm coming back to tell y'all that y'all can give me any gift that y'all want for my birthday. And I'm gonna talk about these Texas DBs. Talk about each individual one that I like off the team because they have a hard DB corner. They're all from Austin, Texas. So it's a perfect time to go in on this. I'm gonna start off with the most popular one so far. Go with Jahdae Barron. Now, Jahdae Barron went to Conley High School. I actually worked out with him a couple of times when I was a freshman. We did like this little summer camp. And one thing about this guy I'll say is he had aura since the beginning. Like, he's always been the same way. He always had the confidence. He always believed in himself. And he's obviously showing that he should be a first-round draft pick. So this year he's had, let me tell you how many tackles he's had. He's had 61 total tackles, 42 solo tackles, 5 interceptions, and 11 pass deflections. So obviously he's the best DB in college football, by hands down. Best corner, nickel, whatever you want to put him at in college football. He's a great Texas DB. He's from the city. Back when he was in high school, he was committed to Baylor, and everybody was telling him to flip, and he actually flipped to Texas. And he's been playing in Texas the last 3 years for real, like getting really good PT. So he won the best DB in college football. He won that award. So obviously, you know, he's going to be a first-round draft pick. I have him going top 20 in the draft. He's used to the Austin area. He's from the city. You know what I'm saying? I went to a Texas game this year, and I literally sat next to his parents, and his whole family was there. So they already know he's going to be a first-round draft pick. He pretty much got it. What I like about his game is he's a good man corner. Like, he can really press. He can cover good. He has good size. I mean, they say he's 5'11" on here. I say he is about 5'11". 5'11" and 200 pounds. I've seen him in person, obviously, so I mean, I know he's 5'11". But yeah, he's 5'11", and 200 pounds, lockdown corner. One thing about him is he talked a bunch of talk. He bagged it all up. So whoever team gets him, he's going to be a dog. Like, that's all I know for a fact. He's going to be a dog. Now, the next DB I want to talk about is Andrew Mukuba. He also was from Austin, Texas, obviously, like I said from the beginning. He went to school at LBJ High School, East Austin. So he really from the city. This year he has 38 solo tackles. He has, let me see, 63 total tackles, 5 interceptions, and a pass block, 6 pass blocks. So he's done all he could do. He has a forced fumble. He blew up because he hit the Georgia quarterback and he spun him and knocked him out, basically gave him a concussion. But before this, we already knew he was hard. Like, I knew he was hard because I've watched him play before. I mean, he lived in the same city as us, so I already knew he was going to be tough. He has a younger brother who goes to school at Sam Houston. He plays receiver. I don't know if he's going to stay at Sam Houston, but if he's hard, his brother's probably hard too, like, to be honest. They say he's 6 foot 190 on the Texas website, but he's really like 5'10", 190, but he's still cold. He has great DB instincts. One of the smartest guys on the field. He started off at Clemson as a freshman All-American. He stayed there for 3 seasons, then came back home. His really name is actually Andrew Mukuba Sr. because he got a son now, so he's doing this for his family. Like, he's really coming out here to prove a point. I think he's gonna be a second-round draft pick. I think he'll go like towards the end of the second round, but he's still a great choice. He's probably one of the best safeties in this draft by far because he has good instincts. He knows how to put his hat on something and hit for real. And, you know, he just makes an impact wherever he goes on the field. He's fast, he's quick. He's been like that since he was in high school, so there's no question that he's going to be a good draft pick. Both of those two guys could literally go anywhere from day 1 to day 2, but I think he's going to be a second-round pick. And I know for a fact that Jahdae Barron's going to be a first-round pick just because he's the best corner in college football, in my opinion. And then the next DB I want to talk about is Michael Taft. Michael Taft, he went to Westlake High School. He walked on to Texas. I mean, honestly, if I'm being real, he was cold. Like, he's always been brainiac. Like, he was smart. So he walked on to Texas, earned a scholarship, and been balling ever since. I mean, this year he has 73 total tackles, 38 solo tackles, was an All-American. By the way, all these dudes are All-Americans. I forgot to mention that. They're all All-Americans, the best DB room by far. I think that the thing about Michael Taft that separates him is that he's just smarter than everybody. Like, he's a junior, so he has another year to come back as well if he wants to. He's the smartest guy on the field by far. He knows how to. He is certified at hitting. Like, He's there and there. Like, he's probably one of the best hitters in the country because he actually puts his hat on something. And he's really repping for Austin, Texas. I mean, he really grew up on the the richer side of Austin, but he still puts up for the city. Everybody embraced him. He does his thing. I think he's a great DB. He has 10 pass deflections this year, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble. So he knows what he's doing. But that's why I think the Texas DB core is super tight because they're all from the same city. Well, the 3 best DBs are all from the same city, so they've known each other a long time. They probably work out with the same trainers, so they're all locked in. One thing I'll say, though, is they're about to play Ohio State, and they never ran into somebody like Jeremiah Smith. But do I think that Jahdae Barron, the best corner in college football, is going to lock up Jeremiah Smith? I think for the most part he will. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He could be the shorter man, whatever, but he's been playing for so long. I just feel like he's going to have an edge in that matchup. But I will never doubt. I'm not going to doubt anybody. I'm just saying that's my opinion. My opinion is he's going to prove to be the best corner in college football in this game. I don't think Texas will win the game, but I think that he's going to prove himself in this game, and all the Texas DBs are going to come. Those 3 are going to come hard. I don't know about the rest of them, but I know that these 3 right here that I just talked about are going to come hard, and they're going to really do their thing and try to really implement and force that power of them to make them give up. They're going to force them to stop throwing the ball. They're going to try to do the best they can. And they have a good DB coach. Their DB coach actually played at Texas back when they won a national championship. I forgot his name, but it doesn't even matter. They know what they're talking about in the DB room. So I feel like those 3 guys are going to make a huge impact on the game versus Ohio State. And all 3 of them will end up in the NFL. I know Jahdae going first round. Andrew should go second, third round. I think second. And then Michael Tapp, if I was him, honestly, I'd come back another year. I mean, he's only a junior. 6 foot, 195. I mean, solid dude, solid safety. All 3 of these guys play. They all can play safety. The only thing is Jahdae play corner and nickel. He's a versatile. You just put him on the best receiver. You just sit him there, and he'll shut down the whole island. That's what the type of corners that we like out here in Austin. They put on for the city really good, and I can't wait to see what happens with them versus Ohio State. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video.